Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I made a video, but I recently came back from Japan, from Tokyo specifically, and I was sorting through, well actually I had already sorted it, like all of the stationery and stuff that I purchased over there, and I actually did already film a haul video, but for some reason the audio did not record, and so I'm doing this over again. So if things seem to be out of their packages, at least some of the stuff, it is because I had already sorted everything and put them away, and now I laid them all back out again because I have to refilm the haul video. But I wanted to film a haul video. I was actually in the process yesterday of putting stuff away, and I'm like, oh my god, I should film a video first before I put everything away. And so this is my collective Tokyo, Japan stationery haul. I just quickly want to mention that most of the stuff, at least here, is from various hands and loft locations in Tokyo. So in Tokyo there are these they're like variety stores. They're usually like 6 or 7 floors, and each floor has like a different thing that they carry. I only go to like the stationery section or like the DIY crafts section, and they basically sell everything. And so one of the chain stores is called Hands. I believe it used to be Tokyo Hands. Now it's just branded Hands, and the other one is Loft. I went to 2 Loft locations, one in Shibuya, and I think the other one was in the Skytree, the Tokyo Skytree. And the Hands locations, I went to the one in Ginza, the one in Shinjuku, and the one in Shibuya. I believe those were the 3. And I find that both stores, pretty much their stationery section, carry the same things. And so that's what this section over here is from. And then the mild liners are also from that store. I did go to the, one Traveler Factory location in Tokyo Station. I did go to the Hobonichi store. I went to a Muji, and then this is from a craft store. I went to Itoya, which is like the really big art. I think it's an art store, like art stationery store in Ginza. It's the one that has like 12 floors, but I think like the art portion only goes up to the 9th floor, and then 10 through 12 is like a lounge, and the 12th floor is a cafe. I went there. Sanrio store. This was from a craft store, and then like a little shop that was in a mall in Harajuku. And then I have some stuff that I got from a Smith Stationery, and then Disney. So my trip was 2 weeks, and the first half of the trip was at Tokyo Disney Resort, and so I have some stationery from there as well. And so I'm just gonna go through and show you what I have, and I guess I'll just start with the stuff that is from like a shop that I didn't get much from. So from the Traveler's Factory Tokyo Station store, I pretty much only got myself 1 grid insert and then the sticker release paper in passport size, because I have one of these and I love them, and so I got me 2 because these are really handy. I don't use a Passport TN, but I do use Passport TN sized inserts in my Pocket Filofax. So that's equivalent, I think, to the Pocket Plus size in ring size. It's pretty much the same. So I normally get these from Muji, and like I cut them in half and then hole punch them in, but I wanted to try the paper from Traveler's Company because the Muji ones are cream, and I think this one is a bit more white. So I picked one up there, and then I just picked up some of these. I think these are just like glassine envelopes. I like this size, and I don't have any this size, so I picked that up. And then I picked up a few things from my friend, which I'm not gonna pull out because I've already kind of wrapped that in like a package for her specifically, but I got her sticker release notebook. I got her some stickers and a brass clip because she had one. She had the brass clip, and when she was substitute teaching, one of the kids stole it. And so I got her one of them that I hope that she does not have. But I just want to, I'm just reaching over to get my journal that I kept there, and just to show you the stickers that I bought from there, because I already put them in here, but I got these kind of embossed stickers. I got one for her and one for myself, and then I just put mine in my journal. But yeah, that was all that I got from Traveler's Factory. What I got from Muji was just a few more of my favorite gel pen refills. I only got 6 because I already had I already ordered like in bulk like a few months ago these refills, because I can't find these in the stores in New York. They're usually always sold out. So whenever I see them online, I just grab a bunch. So in the store there, I just grabbed a handful of them, and then I grabbed a glue stick because I needed one for my journaling. And I did previously buy a glue stick from Itoya, one of these Tombow Pit glue sticks, but when they wrapped it up for duty free, I couldn't open the package, and I was like, oh man. So I went into Muji and just got one of their glue sticks. I actually never tried their glue sticks before. I don't even know if I find these here in New York. I have to check the next time I'm at a Muji, but it's pretty good glue. So that's all I got from Muji. I mean, I also got a pair of tweezers, but that's not stationery related. But that's it. So I'm gonna move this aside as well, because we don't need that taking up space. What else was a little bit, I guess we can go here to the Sanrio store. I did get myself a keychain, but that's not stationery related. All I got there was these postcards. I don't know if you can see this. This has like a foil on it, and then there's sort of like a glare, but it just says summer greetings. And I'm not a big Hello Kitty fan at all. It's just that was super cute. Same with these postcards that also have foil on them. There's 3 in here. This was super cute, and it had to come home with me, so that is why I have that. And then I got another Tombow monograph mechanical pencil, and this one has the little twin stars on it. I already had the mint one, and I absolutely love this pencil. It's my favorite pencil. That I did order I think his name is Pachaco. He's a little doggy one, and I really wanted this one as well. So I was just like, you know what, let me just wait until I'm in Tokyo to pick that up in person, and I did. And so now I have 3 of these pencils. They're my absolute favorite mechanical pencil, so I use them to sketch stuff, so love that for me. Let's just go through the postcards. So my friends and I, we did go to the Studio Ghibli Museum, the Ghibli Museum in Mitaka, which is kind of outside of Tokyo, I believe. It is a train ride from Shinjuku Station. It's a very quick train ride, and then you either walk or you could take a bus to get to the museum itself. But at the gift shop there, I think I only purchased postcards, and my intention was to put these in my journal to kind of punch them in, but I got so much other ephemera to represent this trip that I didn't punch these in. But these are single postcards that I got. This one was really cute. Has the cat bus. It's very Totoro themed. This one is, I believe this was art or concept art from Kiki's delivery service. You can actually see Kiki. She's really tiny there. It's beautiful. And then these are 2 paintings of the actual museum. So this is like the front when you go in, you know, when they check your reservation, your ticket reservation, because everything is timed. It's a timed entry thing, and oh my god, it's a process to get tickets. You have to like be there at like 10 a.m. Japan time online. They put you in a virtual queue, and that's how you can purchase tickets. It's insanity. And you do that months in advance. Like, you can't purchase tickets when you're in Tokyo. You got to do it months in advance. But this is where they check you in, and then they give you the guide, you know, the museum guide, and this cute little film strip that is like a little free gift thing, but it also is your ticket to get in to see the little short film. But this is the outside of it. It's just a painting of it. And then this is like the courtyard cafes up here. And then there's a little courtyard garden down here. It is super cute. I highly recommend, if you are planning a trip to Tokyo, to try to get your hands on some Ghibli Museum tickets. It's a very small, little quaint museum. Honestly, it's so small, but we spent like a good afternoon there. I think our entry was at 2, and we didn't leave close to like 4, almost, the museum closes at, I think, 5 or 6. But like we left around, I think, 5. So it was a good 3 hours that we had there. There's 2 permanent exhibits, and then there's one that rotates. It's like a special exhibit. And then there's a little theater there where you can go see the short film. And then there's 2 shops. There is like a little cute cat bus play area for children. And then there is the rooftop, like it's kind of like a rooftop garden, and then the cafe, and then of course this little kind of patio garden at the bottom. It's very cute. It's super cute. If you love Studio Ghibli, I recommend visiting here. We couldn't take pictures inside, so that's why I bought these postcards to sort of put them in my journal, but they're so pretty that I just might not do that. And then I bought this set of postcards, which I absolutely thought were adorable. The paper is like really good, like textured, I don't know, watercolor, but they're just little sketched paintings of Totoro from and my idea was to frame them and put them on the wall. So it would be really cool. I mean, these 3 are horizontal and then these are vertical. So some sort of wall gallery with this is my idea. And so I got that. And I think that's pretty much all I got at the Studio Ghibli Museum shop. The only other Ghibli type thing that I got was this pin, and I got this from the Ghibli store. I forgot what it's called, but there's locations in different parts of Tokyo. This one I got from the Character Street in Tokyo Station. There is a Ghibli store there, and it's just a pin. And I put it on this Delphonics pouch, which we can talk about now since I have it in my hands. But this is the medium-sized, kind of, I think it's like light blue. It's the pastel blue with the brown on the inside pouch. We all know Delphonics pouches. I was actually, so I have 2 pouches prior to this trip. I have a medium size in that light purple color. I think it was like powder blue. I think that's what it's called, but it's actually like a purple. And then I have the small size in the mint green. Oh my God, I really wanted to find the medium size in the mint green when I was there, and I went on a hunt. I went, I believe Hands, the Tokyo Hands stores, they do sell the pouches, and at 2 of the locations I did see them there, but I saw like the kind of the original colors, so like that pink, the regular pink one, the gray, the mustard yellow, the dark blue, the black and white stripe one. I saw those there. I didn't see any of the pastel ones at both Hands locations that I saw the pouches at. So I ended up going, if you go on the Delphonics website, they show you the locations in Japan where they sell these, and most of them are at a Smith stationery store. And these are like little kiosk stationery stores in like different malls or in and around Tokyo. And so I went to the one in the Skytree, I went to the one in Ueno, I went to the one in Chiyoda City. I went to 2 in Chiyoda City. I think I went into 4 total. The first location that I went to had the pouches, but didn't have any of the colors that I want. The second one that I went to had the pouches, and this was the only pastel one that they had, and it happened to be the blue one in the medium size. And I wasn't going to get it, but something told me like you should just get it anyway because it matches your aesthetic. It is a medium-sized pouch. It just happens to be in the blue. You want the green, but get it anyway. And if you find the medium size in the mint green, you can just give this away to a friend. So I bought it. It was $16. The conversion rate ended up being $16, which is such a steal because when you buy these here, it ends up being like $30. So I'm glad I bought it because when I went to the next 2 Smiths, they didn't have the medium size mint. One of them had the mint. They had it in the extra small and the small. I already have the small. I use that as a purse. And that's why I bought this. It's just to use it as a crossbody purse. I need to get a strap. I usually get them from Amazon. And so yeah, so I have now a medium powder blue, which is the purple color. I have this light blue, and I have the small size in the mint, and I really want the medium mint. I actually, Jet Pens does sell them. Right now they're out of stock, and so I just kind of put a notification request when it comes in, but it's like I think it's like $36 from Japan's, and I paid $16 for this, so that was a fun find. But yeah, if you're in Tokyo, Japan, hands, those stores sell them. They don't sell, like, I don't see the pastel ones, but they sell everything else. And then the Smith Stationery, if you're lucky to find any of like the pastel colors. But anyway, I just put the pin here because I thought it matched and it looked cute. So that is my pouch saga. I'm going to show you what I got from the Hobonichi store, the Tobichi store. I didn't get much. That store was really tiny. It was very cute, but very tiny. But the main reason why I went there was to get the folders, the A5 folders and the A6 folders, and then some writing boards. So for myself, I did pick up the Dalmatians A6 writing board. I picked up this A6 writing board because I thought it was really cute. I picked up 2 of these, and one of them is for my friend, so that's already in her kind of package. I picked up a Weeks one because I feel like this is sort of a similar size in height to a B6, and I just kind of wanted a page marker. I really wanted the Aristocats ones, but they didn't have any of the Aristocats writing boards, so I liked this one the best, so I picked this one up for myself. I was gonna get the Dalmatians in the A6, but realistically, I only like the blue one. So this one was really cute. I picked up for my friend I think this is like the gifts, the cat gifts. I don't even know what it's called, Happy Gifts or something like that. I picked it up in A6 and A5 for her, and then I just grabbed me an A6 one. And then in A5, I did pick up the Dalmatians, and I picked up another Aristocats one. I already have this, but I've already used them. Like, there's only 2 in here, and I've already used them both. And I love the A5 size, because I'm just gonna give you an example. These are A5 folders that are Studio Ghibli, and they open up like this, but I pretty much use them to like kind of house the kits that I use for journaling. So this is an art journal, and then this is like the little kit that I put together that I use in this art journal, and like that's pretty much how I use these folders. Like, here's the other one, the original one that I have. This one has all the stuff that I use in my unfurling and my unraveling journal. But yeah, that's kind of how I use them, and this size, the larger size, comes in handy. So I bought quite a few of these type of folders. So I got these in the A5, and then just for myself, that one in the A6, and then just writing boards. And then again, I got this one in A5 as well for my friend, and I got her one of these writing boards. So that's pretty much all I picked up at the Hobonichi store. I don't use Hobonichi. I love the covers, but I can't justify buying any of them because I just don't use the system. But I do love their stuff. Like, I got to see some of the covers in person and feel them. Like, oh my god, this is really pretty. I don't need it. But so that's what I picked up from the Tobichi store. And then I think I'm gonna go into what I picked up at Itoya, which is not any of this, which is this little pile here plus this fountain pen ink. So again, Itoya is I think there's multiple locations. I went to the Flagship location in Ginza. That's the one that has the 12 floors. And honestly, the store was a bit underwhelming for me. I thought it was gonna be much larger, but it's actually really small and compact. It's just tall. Like, there's a lot of floors, right? And I didn't really find a lot of stuff that I would buy. What I did purchase for the most part are the Holbein Artist Color Pencils, because I absolutely love these color pencils. I find them to be a lot smoother than Prismacolor, and they're like butter. They're like butter. And my whole goal with stationery shopping on this trip was to buy Japanese branded items, because they would be a lot cheaper in Japan than they would be in the States. And I think one of these pencils, it doesn't say here, and I would have to pull up my receipt, but they were, I want to say like 200 or 300 yen, which right now is maybe $2-ish. I think that's, I don't know how much it is at Blick. I'm pretty sure it's comparable, if not slightly cheaper. But I got 18 of them, and honestly, I think this is all I got at Itoya. I'm not sure if I got anything else, if I'm remembering correctly. This bottle of ink, I know for certain, is about $18. I want to say $18 for a 20 ml. think it's $18 online. I'm thinking I should really look this up, but I only paid $7 for this. And it's the Sailor Shikiori Yozakura ink. I actually have the Yozakura pen that this ink matches, and so that's why I wanted to get it. I was trying to look for Sailor Manyo inks, which are the dual shading, these guys, but Itoya didn't have them, so I got that. I got this little stamp. It's a charcoal color. I wanted a black... forget exactly why I picked this up, but it's like an off black, and I thought that would be really cute. Again, the glue stick, because I needed glue. My 18 color pencils here. I picked up colors that I didn't have, and a lot of them are kind of like outside of my pastel color scheme, but I wanted a variety of them, and since I was there, I wanted to pick up a few. And then I got a handful of stickers, and I think I need something to show you the lovely designs on these, especially the clear stickers. And so these clear ones here, I don't know if you can see it, but they are, I think this is England themed, and they're like stamps, and I got one that is France themed and stamps. I love these for like traveling. These are like sticker, I think these are seals, but they're floral. And then I got a bunch of these because these look very cottagecore. And they were so darling. And I have an idea of making myself a journal that's kind of cottagecore theme like this. And so that's where I will use these stickers. But I got those stickers from Itoya. And I think that was all that I got from there. And so that's my little Itoya haul. So let's move this aside somewhere. And then I guess let's talk about what I got at Tokyo Hands and Loft. I think the majority of this stuff was from Hands. I went to 3 locations, and I only went to 2 Loft locations, but I think I only purchased from one of them. And they basically sell the same things. Like everything that you find in one, you'll find in the other. And so this is just like a collective stationery haul from those stores. One, I believe I bought these from Tokyo Hands, or Hands as it's now called, and they're just Kiritaki water brushes. I actually already have this one, and like, I can reach over here and show you. Mine is really dingy and really used up. I got it from Jet Pens. I probably paid like $5 or $6 for this on Jet Pens, or however much it is now. These guys only cost me like $2 and $3. One of them is the small to medium nib, or I think, and this one's like a really small brush tip. I love these. I love them for travel, and so I picked up 2 because they were so cheap. Again, Japanese branded stuff tends to be cheaper than like the other brands. I also picked up this gouache when I picked up those water brushes. This is the Holbein acrylic gouache. I absolutely love these. This was, I think, the biggest steal, and I completely regret buying all my colors online and not waiting until I got to Japan, because this sucker was $2. And I think on Blick, they're about $5 and change, sometimes $6. I purchased most of mine from Jackson Art. They were having a sale where they were $4 a tube, but $2 a tube is way better than $4 a tube. But this is the only color that I couldn't get from Jackson Art that I really wanted, so I picked that up. And that was the only one that I picked up because honestly, that was the only color that I wanted. And then since it's paint, I didn't want to bring too much because I actually carried that on. I didn't put it in check luggage or anything. What I did go ham on are the mild liners, the brush tip ones. So I have a whole heap of the regular ones with the regular highlighter tip, and I really wanted the brush ones because I really love my Tombow markers. I like using those over the highlighters of the mild liners to highlight stuff. And so I needed to get myself some brush tip ones. I'm not sure if all the colors come in a brush tip form, but these are the colors that I had that I wanted the brush tip of, but I didn't find all of them. I think out of all of these, I don't have these three in the regular size. Actually, I don't think I have this one either. These are the ones that I found that I have in the regular size that I was able to get brush tipped. This is actually, so this is the regular pink, and this is like a more pastel pink. My regular pink in like the regular tip dried out, and so I don't have it, so that's why I got the brush. But this one was a lighter pink, so I decided to get the actual tipped one because they didn't have the brush tip option. And then I picked up these. This is like the coral. I don't have this one, so I decided to try that. This is like the dark blue. I also don't have this one. I swear I thought I had this one in like the regular tipped version, but I didn't apparently, now that I look at all my things, which is a bummer because they had these that were Sanrio branded, and I would have totally got a few of them hadn't I already had those colors in like the regular tip size, and I could have gotten the gray one in that, but missed opportunity there. But I had to pick up the brush ones because I had been wanting them, and I found those. I don't even know if it was Loft. I want to say it was Loft. I don't think I saw them at Hands, but it was one of those stores. And then I bought an assortment of like pads, paper pads, and card sets and post-it notes and stuff like that. Let's talk about these because these are super cute, and they had a variety of these sticky notes. These are like little calendar sticky notes, and I decided only to get one. I hope I don't regret it, and love these and have trouble finding them, but they're supposed to fit in like the little the calendar boxes, and I got that colorway. This was an awesome find. I actually found these at like the second or third Hands that I went to, but I wrote in my notebook that I wanted to find pastel sticky notes that were grid. And so this one is pastel and it has a grid on it, and these have a dot grid on it. Amazing, exactly what I wanted. So I picked up one of each. I tried to kind of limit myself on the stationery because I have a lot of it, so I didn't want to go overboard. So one of each of everything. These are also sticky notes, but they're the Kikuyo Campus, and they're grid, and so I decided to pick one to try them out. And then I picked up these two packs of inserts. This I think is from a specific binder thing. This says mini six hole refill. Yeah, I think it's for a specific binder, but the holes lined up with the pocket size Filofax holes. These inserts though are a bit taller than your regular pocket Filofax insert. I believe there might be the same width, but they're definitely taller. They're the size of a Pocket Plus or a Passport TN insert. It's just they're thinner than the Passport TN. So the size of it is kind of in between a Pocket Ring insert and a Passport TN insert. I liked it that it was grid. These are pastel. These are just white. I use these just to take little notes in my pocket planner. I basically write lists and stuff, and so I decided to get one of each just to have a bit of scratch paper. What I usually do is take a Passport insert, a Passport TN insert, cut it in, cut the booklet in half and then hole punch and use that as paper. But I thought this was it's a little thinner than a Passport size, but for the purpose that I need it for, I thought it was a great buy. And then in the sort of like letter writing stationery section, I bought a couple of like little pads here. This one is a beautiful floral, and it's sort of like on this thin sort of washi type paper. I wanted it for, having little things to tuck into pockets and stuff in my journals. I thought that was really cute. I got them matching. I didn't realize that these were actual postcards. I thought it was like a paper pad, but it's actually postcard set, and it's beautiful. And I think there are two designs and they repeat themselves, and it's the same, again, just to use for journal making. And then the other pad I bought was from this version, this Petite Flowers, and I thought I would use this for when I make that beautiful little cottagecore journal. And then I did get two sort of note card envelope sets. This one happens to have these cute little strawberries on it. it was so cute that I had to pick it up. And then this one with the mint green and floral. It's just really pretty. I don't really need this, but it was very pretty, and so I decided to get it. Story of my life. And then I got some origami paper because I wanted some pattern paper for my journal that I kept, and so that's what this is for. I'm not going to take these out. These are just washi origami paper, and they're the sakura flowers. Then I got 2 washi tapes. I'm surprised I didn't get more washi on this trip. Honestly, I didn't find anything that I liked. I did like this, where I found this at One Hands. I only saw it at like the display at one of the stores, and they were kind of like very collaged washi. So this has like a lot of ink splatters and script and like postmarked things, and one's in blue and one's in pink, and I thought it was very pretty. I actually thought a bunch of these washis were really pretty, but again, I just limited myself because I don't need more washi tape. Also at Hands, but I found these at Loft as well. These are just bookmarks, and I think they're for your diaries, for this specific diary collection. This is an A6 bookmark, and this is a B6, meaning it fits in an A6, and this fits in a B6. I didn't realize that until after the fact, that it was actually sized that way. Funny enough, this is the size that I use in my journals anyway, but I did buy these for reading books. So we'll see how well the A6 one fits in books. The B6 one will be fine, I think. But yeah, I mean, if anything, I can just use it in one of my A6 journals as well. But they're super cute, and they kind of clip on like a paper clip, and then they have this little acrylic dangly, and of course they're in my colors and they're floral. So got 2 of those. And then I had got an assortment of stickers. I really didn't buy that many stickers. This is a die cut sticker. I just really loved this one, so I picked it up. This sticker set, I actually found this one at the first Hands that I went to, and it was like multicolored wildflowers that are strung together in a banner. And then at different Hands, I found them in pink, blue, and yellow, and so I decided to get the variety of them. And then I think same went for these. These are all from like sort of the same kind of collection. I got the blue floral, the green floral. I got 2 of these because I got one from my friend, and it has like letter stack, book stack, fountain pens, very kind of, you know, stationery-ish book lover aesthetic. And then this one for my Soulscape journal because it had a lot of moon, stars, and sort of like the whole astronomy thing going on here. And these, I believe, are clear stickers. They're all clear stickers. So that is what I got from Hands/Loft. And then let's go to what I picked up at Ancora. So this was a cute little shop. I actually have the bag. It's called Ancora. It is in Ginza, and it's basically a fountain pen store. And I believe they have a collaboration with Sailor because everything there is Sailor branded. Like it's or I guess Sailor made, but Ancora branded, if that makes sense. So like these 2 inks that I got are clearly Sailor inks, but they're like exclusive Ancora colors, and that was where I was able to find the Sailor Manyo inks, the dual shading inks. And so this is what I got from that store. I got the 2 20 ml of the exclusive inks, and then I got 1 50 ml of the Manyo inks. I actually initially went there specifically looking for Manyo inks. There were 3 of them that I wanted, and out of the 3 that I wanted, they only had 2 in stock. This one and the Hinoke color. I swatched them both, and I liked this one more, and I only bought the one because of just travel purposes. I didn't want to carry too many liquids with me onto the plane, but also because the price difference from here wasn't that much. I pretty much just saved $3 on this bottle of ink. This bottle of ink is usually $24. I know definitely at Yoseka it's $24. I only saved $3. Like with the conversion rate, I only saved $3 on this bottle, so that's why I only got 1. I believe I had a better deal on these guys because I feel like these, like the 20 ml Sailor inks, I believe they go for like $18 here. Since these were exclusive, they each came out to 12, whereas the one that I bought from Itoya was just the Shikiori ink. This came out to 7, but yeah, so I don't know the names of this one. I forgot what the name was, but it's this really kind of electric teal blue. It's so pretty. And then this one was the Sakura color, which is cherry blossoms, which is just a pink. It says pink right there. But yeah, they're Sailor inks, but they have like Ancora branding on it. And same thing goes with the pens. So at this store, you can build your own fountain pen, and what they use are parts from like the lower range, like the lower end range of the Sailor pens. So these are the resin body pens with the stainless steel nibs. And so you can basically mix and match the body parts and make your own pen. And so this is the one that I made. I'm not sure if you can see here, but my body has like little sparkles, on it. I'm actually gonna zoom you in right now. I'm gonna have to pause filming to zoom you in because I can't do it with manual focus, but I'm gonna show you the sparkles. I don't know if you can see that better, the sparkles on them. Probably not. It's such a like it's transparent. So I'm thinking maybe if I take out the converter, that maybe you can then see the sparkles on it. I'm not even sure. Let me zoom in some more. I don't know if you can tell right now. That's as far as I can zoom in. But yeah, there's sparkles on the barrel. And I got the blue cap, I got the stainless steel clip and the little accent pieces. I got the top white, I got this part white, and then I got the little stub at the bottom, this green color. And then of course I got the converter to be white. I didn't know the converters actually came in different colors, but I thought the white one would look better with just the colors that I picked for this pen. And I went with a blue sort of color because I don't really have a blue pen. Most of my pens are either on the pink side or they're on like the teal green side. I don't have blue, and I thought that this would match really well with my planner here. Sorry, I'm just had to zoom you out, but I thought it would match really well with this, and so that's why I went with a blue scheme. But you can mix and match any of these pieces, and then they put it together for you. There's additional pieces, parts that they put, you know, together for you. But yeah, and the nib is a medium fine, and it's just their stainless steel nib. These are, again, their lower end Sailor pens. Everything is resin and stainless steel. And the whole experience, like the whole thing, was for 4,400 yen, so 4,400 yen. That currently converts to about $27. My body was a special edition or limited edition because it has the glitter in it, so I had to pay an extra 330 yen for that. So pretty much my pen came out to $30, which I think is a reasonable price for a Sailor pen, you know, even though it's their lower end. But it was fun. I really enjoyed doing this. They give you, this comes with the price. They give you an option of either black ink, blue black, or blue Sailor cartridges. I just got blue black because I wanted to try the ink. I already have Sailor black cartridges, so I wanted to try the blue black color. But yeah, this was a fun store. I would definitely go back to this store when I'm in Tokyo and check out the inks because they had a lot of exclusive colors there. Again, everything is Sailor made. It's all Sailor ink. It's just they do exclusive colors for that store, and it's just everything is then branded Ancora, and they have like different sets. There was a beautiful pen ink set that was all lavender, and I loved the ink color. The ink color was gorgeous, but you can only get the ink in the fountain pen set, and that was one of the, I think, either 18 or 21 karat gold nib pens, and so that set was expensive, and I didn't want to pay all that money for just getting the ink. The pen was gorgeous too, but I just really liked the ink color. They really try to accommodate and like try to help me find a similar purple. There really wasn't a similar purple. The only purple kind of color that I like was this one, which was one that was already on my list. So I ended up getting this, and then again 2 of the exclusive inks, because might as well, you can only find them at this particular store. And so that's what I got at Ancora. Absolutely loved this store, highly recommend everyone go there when they're in Tokyo, because just making your own pen, and the ladies there who worked there were super sweet, and I just loved the whole experience. So highly recommend that store. I want to briefly talk about what I got at craft store and like this vintage trim place that was in a mall in Harajuku. I believe it was called the Laforet Mall. What I got from the craft store, though, I have mixed everything together here, was this. And so this store is called Okadaya, I believe. I have to reference back my journal because I don't remember. I believe it was Okadaya. Okadaya, so Toya. Okadaya. It's in Shinjuku. And it is, I believe it had like 5 or 6 floors, and each floor has a different like craft thing. I pretty much only got like trims and fabric swatches, and so these are some of the swatches, fabric pieces. I think these are like 12 by 12 pieces of fabric. I know this one was in the doll section, that's why it was so small. I think this one's slightly larger, but they're just, you know, I think they're smaller than fat quarters. They're about 12 by 12, but for what I use fabric for, just having little like sample pieces works out great for me. And I already checked these bundles, but a lot of these fabrics have like little made in Japan branding on like the little bottom strip. And so these are all 12 by 12 pieces, and I got 2 of the bundles. This one is more like on the gray blue side, and it's all floral, and this one has some pinks in, but I believe they're from like the same floral collection. And each bundle was only 1,000 yen, which is about equivalent to like $6 now. So I really have like a nice variety of new fabric pieces to use in my journal making. And so that was from the fabric section. Then in like the trim section, I got these patches. They're of bunnies. They had so many of these. They had like little kitties, they had some dogs, but the bunnies matched very well with my cottagecore idea of making a journal, so I got those. These are some lace trims, and I believe these are like remnants. They had them packaged like this, but you can also find them in the roll and get like the amount that you needed. But I picked up these because I only need like remnant things, right? I don't need anything longer than that because I only use them for my journals. And they were like, this one is 187 yen, 187. Yeah, they're all 187, which... What's 187 yen? Like $1? I don't even know. Let's honestly, let's find out right now how much that is. 187. It's $1.19. So yeah, $1.19 for a pretty decent amount of trim, I would say. Yeah, just remnants. And then I did get 1 meter of each of these trims. Which is funny because when I was looking at these trims that I got, this pink one in particular, I got twice. So at the vintage trim place, I ended up getting the same trim. That's so funny. So I have plenty. I have 2 meters now of this trim, which is fine. This one was from this place, Vintage Deco. It's all in Japanese, but it is located in the Laforet little mall thing in Harajuku. But yeah, they had some really cute trims, and I got a few appliques here. I think there's a couple in here that's sort of similar to that. I got this beautiful lace trim. I got these, and then I ended up getting these beads, these vintage beads there. And then these buttons I got from the Okadaya craft store, and I got what was left, which wasn't much, which was unfortunate because they were really pretty. They only had 1 pink one left, and they had 2 purple, like the lilac left, so I got them all because they were very pretty buttons. And yeah, this is just to use for journal making. And so I really didn't need a whole lot. I just wanted a nice variety. These trims, they're vintage. I know a bunch of them are from vintage France. That's what it said on the roll. And they were so pretty. I think what I might do is actually scan these in and make some digitals out of them before I actually end up using them, because they're so pretty. Same with these, and then of course the laces. But this was just a nice little kind of fabric-y haul to sort of supplement all the stationery that I ended up buying. But that's that. And then last but not least is the stuff that I got from Disney, which is all of this. And this is nowhere near all the stuff that I purchased at Disney. This is just the stationery. So yeah, this is just the Disney stationery that I purchased. Most of it, I think everything besides this stuff. All of this is from the actual parks, and this is from the Disney store. So let's go through the Disney store stuff. This was in a beautiful package, but since I had already filmed this video, I had tossed that package. But they're basically Pilot Juice pens, and this one has Cinderella, this one has Ariel, and this one has Rapunzel on it. I didn't really buy that many pens because realistically, I only use those Muji refills. And if I don't use that refill in my I have two pens that fit those refills. One's a Kiki K metal pen, and the other one is a metal Planner Society pen. If I'm not using those two pens, I'm literally using a fountain pen. So I didn't get too many pens, but these are really cute and I wanted to try. And then I got an assortment of stickers. These, I don't know if you can see, they are Winnie the Pooh themed, and they're just stamps. They're literally just stamps. These are die cut stickers. I got these of the OG clan. So this is Goofy, Donald, Minnie, and Mickey, and they're all in pajamas, and I thought the artwork was so cute that I had to get them. These are two of my three favorite princesses, Rapunzel, Ariel. My third favorite princess is Belle, but they didn't really have Belle stickers that I liked. So these are of Ariel. And I always say, you know, like when people ask me what my favorite princess is, I give them those three because each one kind of represents a bit of my personality, I think. I think a little bit I think I mostly resonate with Rapunzel and Belle, not so much Ariel. But as a kid, my favorite princess was Ariel. I had Ariel dolls. I loved The Little Mermaid. I wanted to be a mermaid. Like, The Little Mermaid, like, had my heart as a child. I absolutely love this movie. It actually came out the year I was born. So, I have merch, but I have like a shirt that says mermaid since '89, and I have shorts that say that, and it's all Ariel, and it's just, I love The Little Mermaid. As a kid, I loved Ariel. When I got like into my teen years, my favorite princess was Belle. Actually, as a kid, I remember my favorite movie, because that movie came out in like, what, 91, 92? My mom said I watched it over and over and over and over and over again. I absolutely loved The Beauty and the Beast. As I got older, I have a new appreciation for that film, only because if you watch the documentary Howard, it's a documentary about Howard Ashman, the songwriter who wrote the songs for Little Mermaid, for Beauty and the Beast, for Aladdin, with Alan Menken. Just his story, especially during the Beauty and the Beast time, just, oh my God, once you know the background of that and the creation of that movie, and the music takes on, like, the lyrics take on a whole different meaning, and I have such a better appreciation of it that, you know, I just absolutely love The Beauty and the Beast. That film is just beautiful. It's so pretty. And I resonate with Belle. She's a bookworm. She's kind of stubborn in her ways. She's fiercely independent. Just little things like that about her I see in myself. And then when I got older, you know, Tangled, I think, came out in, what, 2010? So it's kind of one of the newer ones. I absolutely love this film. I love everything about it. I think my whole kind of wanderlust, artistic, dreamy kind of side of my personality is definite. I see it so much in Rapunzel, just wanting to go. I mean, all she wanted was to go out and see her lanterns. You know, I mean, she was trapped in a tower all her life, but like just kind of that. I mean, she's very naive. I mean, they're all kind of very, very naive in a way, especially Ariel. But just her naivety is that whole like lust for seeing what's out, like what's outside of her tower, right? Because she's been stuck in the tower, and so she dreams about a world outside of it. And I think for me, that's how I kind of see the world in terms of travel. That's why I'm so obsessed about traveling everywhere. It's just kind of seeing the world outside of my own little bubble. I just love that. And so kind of resonate with Rapunzel, and she's technically my new favorite now as an adult. I love her to pieces. So yeah, I got those stickers because they're my favorite. And then these are so cute. These are Chippendale. I don't really care for Chippendale, but holy cow, do the Japanese make the cutest merch in terms of Chippendale. They love Chippendale. They have them in these little costumes. This is dragon. I'm not dragons. I think they're dinosaurs. Then this little strawberry costume, and then astronauts. They're just adorable. I absolutely love them. I had to get those too. And then I got 2 packs of clear stickers. I got one that's like all the animals. So this is from mostly the Aristocats, Dumbo, and Bambi, and they're clear. And then I got Mr. Stitch, or like they say it in Tokyo, Stitchy. I was like, oh my god, I can't. That is so cute. And he takes over the Tiki Room in Tokyo Disneyland, and his name is literally Stitchy. And my friend was explaining that the CH, the letters for CH, like they don't really have a sound. I think they need to add that E sound when saying it, so that's why it's Stitchy. But that's just adorable. That is just so cute. Like we couldn't stop calling him Stitchy, but they really love Stitch. They love Stitch, they love Chippendale, they absolutely love Baymax. I had previously gone to Tokyo Disneyland in like January 2016. I was there for New Year's Day with a friend, and that was my first time at like a Japanese Disney park. And I think at the time the Baymax ride didn't exist. Neither did the Beauty and the Beast ride, which is the best ride at Tokyo Disneyland, is that Beauty and the Beast ride. But I don't think those 2 rides did not exist when I was there. And so this time around going, we paid for like the premiere pass to do both Beauty and the Beast and Baymax. But the Baymax ride is such a cute ride. It's like, it's very simple. It's like for a child, it's not like a thrill ride or anything like that. It's just more like a swinging, rotating ride. But they have like songs. They have like original songs for this ride. And like, it's almost like one of the songs is like a YMCA, but like Baymax, BAYMAX. And they do like a YMCA dance to it. And oh my God, it's just, even the happiness dance the happiness song has a dance to it that they do. Like the workers do it there, and then the people who are waiting in the queue, they also do the dance. It was the cutest thing. I can't even begin to describe how cute it was. And then like Baymax merch to like the wazoo. They love Baymax, and I can totally understand how that is. So like, okay, if you're not a Disney person or you don't know, but Baymax is he's like a medical companion robot from Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is one of those underdog Disney movies. Like, I don't think it got a lot of traction here in the United States at all. It's one of those, it's kind of like Meet the Robinsons. It's one of those movies that Disney just came out with here, but there wasn't traction. You know, there wasn't a big buzz about it or anything. I think Big Hero 6 has a bit more buzz here than Meet the Robinsons. But yeah, it's just one of those great movies that just, it's an underdog. It's like the 2000s version of Emperor's New Groove. Like, that movie is amazing, but it's just one of those 90s movies that just kind of fell by the wayside, even though it was fantastic. But that's Big Hero 6. And it basically takes place in this city called San Fran, Tokyo. So It's like a mixture of San Francisco and Tokyo. And the main character, Hiro, he is Japanese American. And I think that's why the movie resonates so much in Japan specifically, because they can see themselves in the film. And I think that's why it's probably a lot more famous, like, or a lot more known, I should say famous, a lot more known in Japan than it is here. Like, we like Frozen here. No offense to Frozen. It's not one of the greatest Disney movies. It's not one of my favorites. I think for that time period, Moana was a better movie. Encanto was definitely a better movie than Frozen. I feel like Frozen was just like, I don't understand the hype. I never did for either one of them, the 1 or 2. But Big Hero 6 over there is kind of like Frozen here, even though I think, actually, no, they're not very much into Frozen over there. I didn't really get that from being in the parks. They're very much into Baymax. Baymax is their guy. He is everywhere. They love Baymax over there. They love Baymax. They love Pooh, like Winnie the Pooh, Chip and Dale. They really like. I feel like they like anything big and squishy and cute, like Stitchy, but that's sort of what they're into. It was amazing. I loved to see it. Like, it was just great. It was such a difference than the parks here, because you can tell they push Frozen a lot in the parks in the States. Like, everything is Frozen, and there's tons of Frozen merchandise. And I'm just like, I'm so glad that I didn't really see that in Japan. What I saw, like, they really like Rapunzel. I saw a lot of Rapunzel merch, which is fantastic because she's like my favorite princess. Definitely Winnie the Pooh, definitely Baymax, Chip and Dale. And then, you know, they have their own Duffy and Friends stuff, which I'll show. I have a few Duffy and Friends things. But yeah, it's just, it's very interesting to see the difference between the Japanese parks and then the ones here in the States. But yeah, so that's what I got at the Disney store. Sorry for my spiel about that. And then this is the stuff that I got at the Tokyo Disney Resort. Either the Duffy and Friends stuff was from Disney Sea, and then everything else is from Disneyland. So yeah, the washi tape. This one's actually a sticker roll. It matches this collection, the sticker roll. And so this collection is sort of like the Disney Park, I don't even know what it's called, Disney Park collection, but these are some file folders. This is an A4 folder, and then this is an A5 folder, and it's a set, but it's basically Tokyo Disneyland, and it's like in this sketched illustration, but these are all the different not lands, but different sections in Tokyo Disneyland, and it's just so cute that I had to get it. And then the back of the big one looks like that. And I got the matching stationery set that has paper and envelopes, and it has pretty much the same illustrations in it. And then this is the sticker roll. These are, I think, the seals for the letters, and they're pretty much the same illustrations. They're different icons of the Disneyland park. And then I got, it's a Small Worlds tape set. This little packaging is the cutest thing in the world. It's so cute. But I got the set, and it comes with 3 rolls. This one's like, I think, the standard, and then this one's more thicker, and then this is the thickest, and it's just basically the iconography of It's a Small World. And again, I didn't really get that much washi tape, to be quite honest. They didn't have much of a variety at the Disney parks when I was there. Pretty much every store in Disneyland sold the same merchandise, and unfortunately every store in Tokyo Disney Sea sold the same merchandise, which is interesting because I thought the new Duffy and Friends collection, the Come Find Spring collection, was only exclusive to McDuff's, but apparently it was just in every store at Tokyo Disney Sea, so it wasn't really that exclusive, and that's literally all they had was this. Like, I wanted to find some more of the traditional regular merch, and literally all I came in contact with was the Come Find Spring stuff. So yeah, I don't know if that's the norm now, but yeah. Anyway, I got this pencil and lead set from Tokyo Disney Resort, and it's of Ariel, and I just had to have it because of the colors. Again, more pencils. I bought so many pencils, and then this is lead. I think this comes off the cap here, or does it twist? Oh, it twists. That is super cute. Anyway, that's that. And then from Tokyo Disney, no, from Resort, I also got this set, which are folders. These are A5 folders, and they're of the mini ears. And that's a white one, it's a pink one. It's the same thing, but a different color, blue and a yellow. And they're like a dual folder, so I'm gonna take one out to show you. But they're A5. This is a regular folder, but in the back they all say this, always in style, and it has an extra top loading folder here, so it's like a dual folder. Love it. Again, I use these a lot to, you know, kind of separate little kits that I create for different journal making things. They're really excellent for traveling with ephemera as well. Absolutely love these. So I have plenty of these file folders now. And then from the Come Find Spring collection, I got this pouch and I got this postcard set. Unfortunately, they didn't really have that much Duffy and Friends stationery, which was really unfortunate because I wanted Duffy and Friends stationery. But I did get the postcard set, and this collection features mostly Lena Bell, and then supporting cast Duffy, Cookie Ann, and Gelatoni. But it was mostly Lena Bell. And so I got that. And then I also got the pouch, and I'm throwing this in with the stationery because it looks like a stationery pouch to me. But it has Lena Bell in the front, and then has the rest of the crew in the back. Spring is full of surprises. This is a pocket, and then it's zippered, so it opens up. And this is a pocket to store stuff in. This is a pocket, and then this is a really big pocket. But it's very cute. This was their spring, I think, Easter sort of collection. Super, super, super cute. But that is it for stationery. I did get a bunch of other Disney merch. I got a lot of the Come Find Spring stuff, and then I got like plushies and stuff, but that's not stationery, so that's not for this video. If you are interested in the stationery and the Disney merch, I could share that in a different video. I know my channel is mostly for stationery and like art supplies and journaling and stuff like that. I think I've done a Disney merch video like one time years ago. I don't remember how well that tracked, but if you're interested in seeing what I got at the Disneyland Resort that's not stationery, please let me know, and I can film like a vlog style video showing that merch, because that's a lot of merch. It's not that much merch, but it's a lot of plushies. It's a lot of plushies. I did get like some bags that had the Come Find Spring on it. I got the sweatshirt. I got a lot. I got towels. Like, I got a lot of stuff from this collection, almost everything that they had available. Unfortunately, they didn't have, I really wanted the Gelatoni outfit or the little badge, plush badge of this Gelatoni. They didn't have that. They only had Lena Bell. They had a lot of Lena Bell. I love Lena Bell. Like, I actually ended up getting her because I loved her so much because she was everywhere. But Gelatoni's my man. Like, he's a mint green cat from Italy who makes art. Like, if that's not me in a nutshell, I don't know what is. I always tell people that I'm Italian at heart, even though I'm not Italian at all. But I love Italy. I love Italian food. I love art. He's mint green. I mean, just the fact that he is mint green. He's a cat. He's mint green. He's just my spirit animal. I definitely came home with a Gelatoni plush. I just really would love to have found his outfit. They only had Lena Bell, Cookie Ann, and Duffy's outfits. I believe Gelatoni's was sold out, unfortunately, for me. But anyway, that is my collective Tokyo, Japan stationery haul. got a lot of stuff to sort out, got a lot of, I figure out where to put all the stuff really. And yeah, I'm gonna go sort everything out, but I did want to come on and share everything with you. Hopefully this time around the video actually recorded the audio. I don't know, I think I may have not had the microphone on. That could have been human error. It recorded some of the audio, but not all of it, so I don't know what happened there, but hopefully this recorded well because I'm not doing this again. There's just a lot of stuff and I really would love to get it sorted. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I will say that I don't know when my next video is going to be. The only reason why I was MIA for this long was because I was like away for most of April. I really wasn't around. The ending of March, I had a company retreat, a business retreat. We went to Nashville for the week. Then I came back home that first week of April. And then after that, I went off to Japan for like 2 weeks. I literally just got back. And then I'm closing on an apartment soon. So I will be moving sometime in early May, which is like right around the corner. So like and getting situated and stuff, so I may totally be MIA for like the next month or so, but I really do want to record a flip through of my Tokyo journal, which is what I kept in this, what is this? In this ring planner that I made that I showed in my previous video. This is my journal. It's pretty much all filled in terms of journaling and ephemera. I just have to print pictures and get them in here. So I need to do that, and then hopefully after I've done that, I can do a flip through of this because I really would love to flip through this. What else do I want to do? I wanted to flip through this, and honestly, I can't remember. I think it's just only this. I think I only wanted to I only have this in mind. But yeah, let me know if you want to see some Disney merch that isn't stationery. I got a bunch of these little mystery box not keychains, charms. I got some, Tokyo Disney doesn't really like pins very much, but I got a couple of pins and again, plushies and other doodads. If you want to see that, let me know and I will do a quickie for that. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now because I feel like I talk a lot in my videos and this video is probably really long, but I really hope you enjoyed a look at all the stationery goodies that I got in Japan. I think I got too much, if I'm being honest. With the impending move, I'm just trying to figure out where everything's gonna go. But yes, had so much fun on my trip. Thank you, friends, for watching this video, for hearing me blab and rant and share all of the goodies that I picked up in Japan. I really hope you're all well, and I will hopefully see you in my next video, and I'm hoping that it is soon. Okay, have a great weekend, because it's Friday as I'm filming this. I hope you're all well. Have an excellent spring, and I will see you next time. Bye.